He slices, he dices, and carves up a mean... No, wait, wrong game. Hello and welcome to the quick guide to the Iron Juggernaut, the 6th boss of the Siege of Orgrimmar. This is a 2-phase fight. In Phase 1, players should spread out while tanks turn the boss away from the raid, as he has a frontal cone breath attack, which also applies a nasty stacking debuff. Tanks will want to taunt the boss after a wave of crawler mines is completed, which will tend to be at around 3 stacks. The boss will summon a wave of 3 crawler mines, which will scurry out from the boss towards random players and then burrow in place. After a while, they will explode, dealing massive damage to the entire raid. To prevent this, the tank not currently tanking the boss should run up to them and right-click them to hop onto it and make it explode, dealing damage to the tank and launching them into the air. The tank only needs to take about 2 out of 3 of the mines for the raid to be more than okay. If they can take all 3, that's just fantastic. Other players can use cooldowns to take mines if the tank needs help. The damage is physical, so it will deal less damage to plate wearers and druids in bear form. Don't stand in the rumbling ground stuff because it hurts. Avoid the giant red circles, and random players will take heavy unavoidable damage. When the boss's energy bar reaches full, Phase 2 begins. The boss does not need to be tanked and will not move. He will still do crawler mines on top of some new abilities. He will deal unavoidable AoE damage to the entire raid and will occasionally cast Shock Pulse. Shock Pulse will knock players far away, so they should make sure to position themselves against a wall or barrier of some kind to prevent getting knocked too far. Players should stay spread out and do not stand in the black puddles of ick. If a player gets targeted by cutter laser, they should run away from it, making sure to avoid other players and puddles of black ick. If the laser touches a puddle of ick, it will explode for massive damage on the whole raid. Everyone else should just stay away from the laser, as it deals massive damage to anything it touches. When the boss's energy bar reaches 0, it becomes Phase 1 again, and this cycle will repeat until you defeat the encounter or your group gets roasted alive. One of the two. I hope you enjoyed this quick guide and found it helpful, and if you did, then make sure to subscribe for future videos. You'll also find links to more videos in the description of this video. If you got the Chainblade Arena quote, then I grant you plus 10 coolness points to wear proudly. Figuratively, of course. I wouldn't wear them instead of clothes if I were you.